What is going on, guys? We are back for the second episode of Spin the Wheel, and this time we've decided to start last instead of starting well wherever they put us. So what we're gonna do? Ah, right. So let's spin the wheel to see what's going on.
Built on the public roads around an artificial lake, Albert Park Circuit in Melbourne is a real technical challenge. Watch for overtakes at the end of the DRS zones into turns 1 and 3.
Okay, so let's spin the wheel for the track. As the track in order, the track is first. So the race location or the track is going to be the United States of America. Okay, the driver we're going to be racing as and starting in last place is okay. We're going to be racing as Pascal Wehrlein from Manor. Alright, let's decide what weather we're going to be in. If this is heavy rain, we're screwed. Oh, it's dynamic again. Right, okay. So dynamic the same as the first episode. We're all ready. Instead of going 3 laps this time, we're going to go 5 laps. And we're going to go one shot qualifying. Sorry, no, we're going to go short qualifying. Like so. So, let's start the session. And in order to start last in every single time, we have to just not do qualifying. Everybody else qualify, and then we don't. It would make sense, as we don't set a time. The wheel falling over.
It's time for today's qualifying session to begin.
The circuit of the Americas. Right, let's look at session. Yada yada yada. In fact, instead of doing that, let's just end session. Right, see what
Grid
happens.
is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3, who are Rosberg, Ricciardo, and Sebastian Vettel. With
Alright.
qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us there.
As Crofty has just said, top 3: Rosberg, Ricciardo, Vettel. Joining Vettel on the front, on the second row is Hamilton, then Verstappen, Kimi, Kvyat, Button, Bottas, Alonso, Massa, Perez, Sainz, Grosjean, Palmer, Hulkenberg, Gutierrez, Ericsson, Magnussen, Nasser, and then both Manners on the back row. Us obviously setting no time due to us wanting to start last. Right, so let's get into the race at the Circuit of the Americas. I think I only set. Did I set 3 or 5 laps? Oh no, if we've set 3, it's a mistake. But we'll try and get as far up the grid as possible. This is basically like the first to last challenge, but spinning the wheel in the same one. Oh, we've done 5 laps. That's okay. So here we are. We're waiting for the 5 red lights at the Circuit of the Americas in the Manor car of Marcus Ericsson, and that's an absolutely fantastic start on the slow start of Felipe Nasser. As we move up from last, well, up 1 place basically. Oh, we go around the outside and we've lost our end plate. That's fantastic. Oh, we got a 2-second time penalty. It looks like we're restarting the session. Brilliant. Fantastic. Right, let's start again. See if we can get a better one. Our goal is to finish 21st, so if we can get any higher than that, we'll be good. Alright, lights are out again. Nasser's had a poor start again. Me and Haryanto both jumped him. We'll fly down the inside. Look at that, I've just jumped everybody on. Bye bye. Oh, we're up into 10th place. That's good. Oh, 11th, sorry, I should say. Going side by side with Alonso here through the first couple of turns. Alonso pips it, and then we go into the S section ahead of Alonso into 10th place. 10th place in the Manor. That is fantastic. Valtteri Bottas on Jensen Button up in front of us here. Going up towards Valtteri Bottas's rear end. He's in the Williams, but currently he is racing for Mercedes. We're gonna try and pip it down the inside of both of them. Can we get Button in the same one? We go around over the corner, and we do. We get past Jenson Button ever so slightly, and Bottas tries to make the move now on him. As we come round, Bottas has done it. Bottas has made the move also on Jenson Button, meaning that both McLaren Hondas are down in 10th and 11th if Alonso stayed there. Right, next target is Daniel Kvyat, the torpedo, as Sebastian Vettel named him himself. We've got the fastest sector 1, so does that mean we're the quickest car on the grid when in actual fact we're the slowest? Right, let's see if we can get past Daniel Kvyat here. So I'll try and pip around the inside. Oh, we've made contact. He's glued to our back end. Oh, there's been a crash just behind us there. We'll have to go back and watch that again. Instant replay slash flashback. We don't need the flashback. I don't think we can use it anyway. But here we are. We're going through. Trying to get past. Is this our fault? Trying to get past Kvyat on the inside. Right, let's look at it from a different angle. Right, I'll have to go from this angle. He's sort of, as we've gone around him, he's sort of glued to our front wing. And then as he tries to rejoin the track, bang, smashes into Valtteri Bottas there. Which in turn causes a massive pile up. We'll have to just resume the race to see who else leaves the race. Looks like just Bottas is out of the race at the moment, but I think there will be some green flags coming out for that. Green flags, sorry, some yellow flags should be coming out for that, quite possibly. Unless that, we've gone, that's extremely bad there. I had to cut across the corners just to rejoin the track. And now we've got Kvyat right back looking for his revenge. The torpedoes come back for us. And as we move in to the, into the S section, as we leave the S section, Daniel Kvyat a little bit behind us. As we can see, Raikkonen and the top 6 just ahead of us there. We dip down to the corner as we go wide out of turn, whatever the turn that is. Down the back straight, Daniel Kvyat slowly moving away from us here. The Manakar of Pascal Wehrlein trying to dodge and dive around the circuit of the Americas. Our best lap is currently a 1:49.5, which isn't very good. As we were slowed down by Daniel Kvyat, and then obviously the crash happened. Oh, we go very deep into that corner, and we see still a bit of waste wreckage on the track. We get a warning for exceeding the track limits there. And now the DRS has been enabled. Luckily, Daniel Kvyat is a little bit over a second just to try and overtake us. This is such a wide corner; it makes us like really hard to try and make a proper line when you don't want to go so deep into the corner, and especially in this Manakar, which can't handle at all. Desperate to catch up to his mate of Kimi Raikkonen, and I think it's Max Verstappen. Right, there's no oh yes there is, sorry, there is DRS at the bottom of the straight. We get a good enough run away from Daniel Kvyat, hopefully for him not to get DRS. I'd have been happy with a points paying position. 7th, I'm really happy with. Right, Max Verstappen's been overtaken by Kimi Raikkonen just up ahead of us. So now we are chasing Verstappen instead of Raikkonen now. It's like the leader's pulling away, no problem whatsoever, Nico Rosberg. Going across corners there, that's maybe the wrong idea, but we're just trying to lose the slipstream off of... Oh, Hamilton's just at the fastest lap, trying to get the slipstream away from Kvyat. Right, 1:47, that's almost a second quicker, so we're making time. Right, let's see if we can dive on the inside here. We can just get round the outside there, no problem. Kvyat looking for his big break back. Surprised Kvyat didn't have to pit after smashing into Bottas. I noticed we're quicker in that section, but it really feels like we're not. I mean, this Manor car is terrifically slow, and I really do not know how Daniel Kvyat's caught up yet. I think we might have to change the AI from hard up to like maybe like ultimate or something. I think ultimate's the highest level, so I don't think we're gonna do that. But aside from that, if we could try and catch up to Verstappen, Raikkonen, Vettel, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Rosberg, if we could try and catch up to them, it would be quite significant. But I really doubt that we will catch up. That's a nice corner. We'll go into rich mixed. No, we won't. No, we won't. No, we won't. No, we won't. Go into rich mixed down the back straight. Try and hold it round on the inside this time. The gap now 6.9 seconds to Max Verstappen. Oh, we get another warning for exceeding track limits. Another one we might be properly penalised, but hopefully we don't, because it's the last lap of the Grand Prix. We're in rich mix down the back straight at this circuit of the Americas, the start finish straight. Coming into turn 1, leaving it nicely. Flying into a swing in turn 2 at around about 140 miles an hour. Now through the windy, loopy S section, which we've actually taken pretty well there, but we'll get a lost time of 1/14 of a second. Am I right saying that? Probably not, but 1/10 and 4/100ths of a second. We're just going to stop in rich mix for the rest of this Grand Prix. I can call it a Grand Prix since it's like a field day tester thing. I think we securely claimed 7th place, unless something magical happens between the 6 cars up there, which makes them slow right down. But I highly doubt when the gap's been increasing. Last lap it was a 6.8, a 6.9, and now it's an 8.9. So they've just gradually got in front of us even more and more and more. But Daniel Kvyat hasn't been able to catch up to us, which I think there's something wrong with his car for him not to catch up with us, because after all we are racing as a manor. We are the slowest car on the grid, but here we are coming around the final corner of the Circuit of the Americas, and we are going to finish in 7th place.
Top job, my friend, top job. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you've pulled through. Thank you.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind.
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix. And after this round of the World Championship,
And here we go, this is our qualifications. Our qualifications, Nico was I can't speak. Nico Rosberg into
Who would you go for?
first, Ricciardo second, Hamilton third, Vettel from Raikkonen from Verstappen. That was always the top six. They just rearranged themselves a little bit.
All that excitement, it's time
Pascal
for the
Wehrlein with the magic finish
and goodbye
up down in 7th place somehow. Rio Haryanto moved himself up to 21st, but as you can see there, Valtteri Bottas did not finish the race, unfortunately. 2 time penalties there, I think. 3 time penalties. We got 1 for Grosjean, 1 for Ericsson and 1 for Perez. But that is how, that's how it stands, that's how it finishes. And somehow Manor finished 4th in the constructors. But apart from that, that is going to be the end of this second episode of Spin the Wheel. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, and I'll see you next time. Peace.